everybody. Welcome to MS Excel Let's Learn. I'm your Excel instructor. Guys, today we will be covering some time function, ceiling function, floor function, and let me tell you about time function, guys. This is one of the most important function in Excel. You can see in Excel, 124-hour day is equivalent to 1, and the means that time and hours are fractional values of 1, as mentioned in the table below. So, guys, this is the table. You can see 2 hours which we tell 2 a.m. and 2 divided by 24, and there's a time fraction. So you just see this table, and let me show you an example. After this it will be easy for you to connect. So let me walk you through faster how many functions I'm going to introduce you today in this session. So guys, there is another function called date function. So this function returns the difference between two dates, years, months, or days. So in this session, not only I will cover dative function along with time functions, I will tell you how to calculate somebody's age in months, years, and days. And now let me show you another function. This is the most important function which has been introduced in 2019, XLookup function. Guys, this function is brand new function. It is flexible replacement of for old functions like VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, and and lookup. This function looks up multiple values together. So let me explain this step by step. And this is the function where you can search the values from left to right, right to left, and from first to last, last to first. And this is one of my favorite functions. It has been launched in 2019. So guys, today we will cover these functions. Let's get started, guys. And before we get into that, just understand this. XLookup can work with both vertical and horizontal arrays. This is the characteristics of this function. XLookup can look up data to the right or left of lookup values. XLookup default value also you can set, but default value is exact match, whereas VLOOKUP default is approximate, guys. All right, and XLookup can perform the search from last to first. Also, you can write also. So now you understand XLookup defaults value is exact match. VLOOKUP defaults value is approximate, guys. So this is actually the difference which we will understand today in our session. So purposely I have included these functions so that you will get to know what has been introduced in our latest Excel. So guys, this is the place where I will tell you everything about Excel. So let's get started, guys. Let's do that. Guys, does it happen sometimes we have hours? Somebody starts his day at 8 o'clock, somebody starts his day at 9 o'clock. Understand now? So it's very easy to find out the difference between the two dates, you know stop minus start. But does it happen sometimes then someone starts his work 8 o'clock in the night, or stops his work next day 6 a.m. in the morning? Yes, it happens when we have North America shift, when we have different shift or night shift, you have US shift. So those challenges we face, but we will tell you about how to calculate the difference between the times or between the hours. Let's get started, guys. So let me get back to my Excel file where I have one exercise ready for you guys. This is the exercise where, if I talk about 2 hours, 2 hours means 2 hours from 12 to 2, 2 hours. If I talk about 4 hours, 12 to 4, 4 hours. And this is a fraction, guys. Understand now, times hours, they are the fractional value of 24 hours. All right, find out how many hours difference. See, someone starts his day at 8 o'clock, someone stops his day at 3 o'clock. Guys, you can see 8 a.m., 3 p.m. Actually here it is easy, here it is easy to find out the total hours. Total hours. Why it is easy, guys? Why it is easy here to find out the difference between and minus start? So you can see someone starts his day at 8 o'clock in the morning, and someone stops his day at 3 o'clock. So how will you find out, guys, the difference? We'll do that, this minus that. this minus that. Yes. So you just drag this. So we are getting, this number. If you stretch this, nothing will happen. So guys, understand now why I'm getting this. Actually, this is wrong way, guys. Because 8 a.m. If you look at 8 a.m., which is the fraction of 0.33. If you put a 10 a.m., guys, 10 a.m., let me put 10 over there. So 10 means, this is the value 0.41. So let me do control Z. So 10 value means 0.41. Let me write over there. 0.41. Or let me tell you how to calculate. Equal to 10 divided by 24, guys. 0.41. All right. And if I talk about 8 equal to, sorry, 8. So 8 is the value if you 24. So this is the value. So you are doing, if someone, like if you put 3, so 3 actually 0.33, guys. All right. If you someone starts his day at 8 a.m. This is the 8 a.m. So 8 a.m. means you can see 8 hours, 12 to 8, 8 hours. If someone starts at 12 p.m. or 3 p.m., actually it's 3 hours. All right. So you can see 8 a.m., 3 p.m., 8 a.m., 3 p.m. And 3, if you put 3, and let him put 3 over there, 3. See, 0.125, 0.1253, actually you can see 0.125. So if you put 3 over there, you see the difference, 0.125. So guys, now understand, someone starts his day at 8 o'clock. You just put 8 over there. So now if you put 8, let me make it dynamic, guys. 8 by 24. 8 means 0.33. If you start with a 3, so 3 means you can do that way. So 0.125, 8 and this, 8 and this. So what you're doing, 0.25 minus 0.33, guys, you can see equal to this minus this. So understand this value we are getting this way, guys. Is this correct? Not at all. So understand now what is the problem here? Why we are not getting? If you convert that into control one, guys, number. So you see that we are getting this value. All right. But if you convert all the values, you know, in the 24 hours format, then you will see some difference, guys. 24 hours. You see 7 hours. So you mean that 7 hours, 7 hours someone has worked. 9 a.m., 5 p.m. This is actually the thing. So now let's do that. Is it really correct? Someone starts his day at 8 o'clock and stops at 3 o'clock. How many hours are there? 8 to 3 is 7 hours, correct? If someone starts 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., so is correct. 6 and 4, of course it is correct. All right. 3 p.m., 10 p.m., 10 to 3, 7 is correct. Someone starts his day 9 p.m. in the night and 5 a.m., 9 to 9, 12 hours. Boss, you have to understand this is actually wrong. So these three are correct, but these three are wrong, guys. Why I'm telling that, if someone starts his day at 8 o'clock or someone stops his day at 3 p.m., then the difference we are getting this way. What is actually D20, guys? If you just press F9, you see 0.625, guys. 0.625 is the thing. If you see that 3 actually is not 3. Over there you have to understand 3 means 15, guys. All right. 15. So 15.65. All right. And if you see that, 8 means of course 8.33. So now you see that 0.625. If you remove this, or if you subtract from this to this, from this minus this, you see that 0.29. If you multiply that value by 24, then you see the difference, guys. Multiplied by 24, so 7 hours. So by now everything looks okay, guys. Understand, by now everything looks okay. But now why this result is wrong? So I tell you some shortcuts. See, in such scenario, either you can use mod function. So mod function means this minus this, and then you can use 1. So when subtract any any number or divide by 1 in the mod function, then you get the remainder, guys. This is the remainder, and the remainder, if you drag up to the end, you see the result is correct number. But now I tell you how to do this job, by using the same function which we left now. 24, guys, you see the difference. So this is actually the actual function we use. See, when you have the difference in the negative, now you see the difference in positive. Press F9. The difference in positive, guys. So if you see over there, the difference in negative, press F9. So what happens if you look at that remainder value, from when you divide that value by 1, so what does it happen? Anti-clockwise, it actually gets us the remainder, guys. And then the value which we get out of this, we are multiplying that value by 24. So this is actually the one formula. And it works. This is nothing but arithmetic modular. So if you explore more, you will understand what actually we are doing. So now if I look at this function, you understand this is easy. So let me tell you one more scenario. If this greater than this, guys, then you are telling this minus this. All right, else you have to understand what is else criteria, because this is the criteria which we are getting. Now we have to handle the minus value. So what we can do here, you know one is the value. One means 24 hours. So start, someone starts his day, maybe it is crossing the midnight. So when your day crossing the midnight, so you actually come in the second day. So there the second value actually goes shorter, that goes shorter, or because AM and PM is the issue. Because if you start your shift 9 o'clock in the night, if you stop your shift at 6 o'clock, so guys understand 9 p.m. 9 p.m. if we talk about, that's the fractional value of 24, of course, which is bigger, because 9 means 21, guys. All right, 9 means 21. I need all of you to be focused. Whatever I'm telling you, please pay attention to that, because this is the crucial part of this function. Else it will be difficult for you to understand and connect this function. Guys, please focus on this, what I'm telling you. See, if someone starts his day at 9 o'clock in the night, and his shift stops at 6 o'clock morning. Again, if someone starts his day at 9 o'clock in the night, and his shift stops at 6 o'clock morning next day. So now understand that that means what? You cannot just differentiate, the subtract the difference that, from, stop minus start. No, the result will be wrong, because 9 o'clock PM, if you look at the fractional value of 24, 9 PM is bigger than 6 AM. So over there, what you have to do, whatever is the leftover, over here you have to handle the scenario very differently, because to become 12, how much is the difference? Because 9 o'clock is the 21. And now let me stop this function and tell you what is 9, guys. 9 is nothing but 21. And what is 21? 21 divided by 24. Guys, this is the value. It has already been, over. Now, how much is left over? We have to work equal to 1 minus, you know, this value. So now you understand 0.125. And now if we talk, this is the value which we have to add. Now if we talk about 6 a.m., so 6 means of course 6 by 24, it is 0.25. So total hours, actually it has become now this much, guys, 0.375. And if I talk about 0.375, this is the fractional value of 24 that has to be multiplied by 24, guys. Now you see, this is actually the difference. Sorry, this is actually 24. So now you see, I multiplied by 24. So again, I'm telling you, if someone starts his work at 9 o'clock in the night and 6 o'clock morning, stops his work, then total working hours 9. Over here, you have to understand the formula. So why I'm telling that? Because you don't need to be dependent on any formula. They are the basics actually which I'm telling you here. So if you know the basics, arithmetic, modular we are using over there. So again, I'm telling you, equal to, if logical function, guys, we are using here, if this end time greater than this time, then end minus start. All right guys, else 1 minus, you can actually do that, 1 minus this plus this value d20, d20. So if you do that way, so you see the result, then you can put control 1 guys. So this is the fractional value you're getting. So now you can multiply all the values by 24 if you want to extract 24 format value. So multiplied by 24, now you see 7 hours. So this is actually, how easy is that? This is one of my best functions guys. Pay attention to that and keep on practicing. I hope you understood the logic. This is very basic. How many hours someone worked. Someone starts his day at 8 o'clock, someone stops 3 o'clock, and you can see the difference. This is actually the wrong way, like people generally do that, but this is the correct way. So this function I have covered with 2 ways, and this is another function by using mod function. Guys, let me tell you about mod function. If you divide 10 by 3, what is the mod? 3, 1 is the answer. All right, 1 actually is the remainder value. So if you do that, mod, if you tell 14 comma 7, so 0, because I tell you something, that the result will be the same in the positive or negative. It depends on the divisor value guys. If divisor is minus, the result also will be in that. You can see that. So now nothing is coming, but if you make it 12, now understand that if your divisor is in minus, your result will also be in minus. So read about arithmetic modular, you will get some more clarity guys. And this is the logic behind that. I have seen, after having worked more than 10-15 years in the industry, in any MNC, people don't even know how to calculate the total hours difference between 2 hours, because they do that way. It is wrong actually. This is the logic guys. If you crack this logic, understand this logic, you will do wonders guys. And thank you very much. Let me jump to my next exercise guys. This is clear. Let me cover now dated if function. Guys, what is dated if? Dative function, actually it returns the difference between two dates in years, months, or days. So it's very simple. Let me cover this. So this is actually the objective. It gets the years, date, or output. Actually it comes a number. Syntax, this is the syntax: start date, end date, unit. Guys, if you look at dative function, if you look at dative function, let me put equal to dated if function. It is not there, but if you see that, it is actually add in. It is add in, so it doesn't show you the the argument. But if you see the PPT which I have prepared, start date, end date, and unit, then I will tell you the difference. Suppose guys, someone date of birth is 24th February 1982. This is somebody's date of birth. DOB, somebody's date of birth. Let me show you one example which can help you understand guys better. This is somebody's date of birth. All right, now we have to find out his age. Find out his age. How you can find out? You can use dated if guys. Okay, you can see in dated if, start date. Start date, what is start date? This is my start date, comma, what is stop date? Stop date is nothing but today date. This function will get you the today date. All right, and now you can see year difference. You just put y. How easy is that guys? You should know all the basics. If you don't know dated function, you can just make the difference. You can subtract from today minus this. Guys, let me tell you something. Date, time, they are stored as number in Excel file. So Excel, stores dates and times as number. Now you see the person who was born on 24th February 1982. Actually, his age is 38. Now, if you have to find out, how many months, he's there, like total age, 38 years, 6 months, 5 days, like that. Let's find out. This is in year, guys. Here now you see the months guys. All right, so again you can just control R. Control R, this is my date, E30, make it first E30. All right, now you can tell that ym. So 38 years 9 months, guys. All right, and now days. How you can find out the days? Let me put alt hba, my favorite, alt hba. Now you see this is the one, control b, and now let me align in middle so that looks better. So now days, again you do control r and then you make it e30, because this is the range. We have to fix this range. Either you fix this way, guys, maybe you have to fix this way, e30, press f4. So if you do that, if you drag it or whatever, this date will not be problem. You know, e30 is constant. Now this function is getting me y means total years. This function is getting me 9 months, and this function is getting me total md means this is my days. All right, 38 year 9 months 11 days, guys. So this is actually the age. If someone was born on, different date, how you can put that function, guys? So guys, now you know that someone was born on this date, 38 years 9 months 11 days. So someone was born on 25th December. Okay, and yes, so this is his age now, again 37 year 11 months and 10 days. If someone is born on 10, so you can see that his age is 37 year 11 months 25 days. All right, guys, and if you make it 1st January or 1st December, so 38 year 4 days, guys. 38 year 4 days 0 months. So now you see how to understand, you know the date of birth and see all that. But now I want to write in a kind of string that Amit. If you write that way, maybe let me put that formula. Okay, let me copy this formula, control C. If you do that way, and if you just copy this formula, control C, so you can just do that formula ampersand. All right, and now let me put that formula also, control C. Guys, you will understand what I'm doing here. So what is happening here? If I write equal to, now understand what this function is giving. This function is giving this result, guys, 3 7 11 25. All right, now tell me one thing. If I write that Amit age is, now see, Amit age is 37. Now I can write years. All right, and I can write months, months. Now I can write, so now see, Amit age is, you can read here, 37 years. So 37 years, so you have to give some space there. His age is 37 years, then months and 25 days. 4 days also give some space. 37 11 25. 37 11 25. Guys, you can also do this way. This function is really interesting, so please practice that. It will be amazing function, and I hope you have really gained something from this session. So today we learn about how to find out the difference between 2 hours given, and second we have learned about dative function. Now let me jump faster to my favorite function called dated, to my function called XLookup function, guys. As I mentioned already, XLookup function is a new function, has been launched in 2019. This is available only in 365 functions. Guys, we have two versions available in the market, professional version and this version, Office 365 version. So you have standard version and Office 365 version. So guys, this function is the replacement of all the functions called VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, and lookup functions. This function looks up multi values together. This is the argument where you can understand. As I mentioned, this function search from left to right, right to left, both vertical and horizontal arrays. The, and it can perform search from last to first also. So let me show you one example where I can show you something better. So guys, this is actually my dummy data. So now I'm searching. Let me start XLookup. I'm searching the student's rating. Understand now what I'm doing here. I'm using XLookup function. This is the example of XLookup function, guys. All right. So guys, this is the example of XLookup function. XLookup function, basic basic XLookup function. So as I mentioned, XLookup function is brand new function, has been launched in 2019, and this is available in Office 365, guys. Now, how to find out the rating for that, guys? Very simple. You apply XLookup. I will tell you all the possible scenarios available in this function. XLookup. You are searching, guys, this value. What is my lookup array? This is my lookup array. All right, and now return array. I want this return array. All right, so now you see the result, guys. Excellent. A111 is excellent, guys. Okay, so this is how the function works. Now I put this value over here, guys. Now I remove this value. All right, now you see the error is coming. So you have to use XLookup function this way. It works actually either way around, whether the value is kept to the left or right, doesn't matter. Now you are searching this value in this array. All right, and what value you are searching? You are searching this value. So you see the result is there in front of you. Okay, so I hope this basic XLookup is clear now. So let me go to my different example. Maybe let me show you uh, if I have to find out the last value. Let's see the last value also. Last value from XLookup. How we can find out the last value, guys? You can say this guy last value is this. Let me highlight that with this color. So how we can find out this value? Let me start now. Another XLookup function is there. We are searching this value. How we are searching? In this array, comma, return array, of course, comma. If not found, you can say, you can ignore that. Match mode, guys. Match mode, you can say 1, and now you can search mode. Search mode, you have to write -1. So once you put -1, actually this is the search mode. If you put 0, it will search from the start. All right, so it is giving us an error, guys. So you can see that it is giving us an error. So let me do again for you. Equal to XLookup. This value we are searching. We are searching over here, and this is my return array. All right, and now if not found, you can put not available, comma, match mode. So match mode, you can put 0 or you can put 1. And now search mode. What is search mode, guys? You can put either, you can put 0 and then see the difference. So 0 means nothing. You have to put 1 and -1, guys. 1 and -1. 1 means, from ascending order. 1 means from ascending order, and -1 means from descending order. So now you understood the difference. 1 means ascending order, -1 means from last to start. So this is how this actually works, guys. All right. So let me jump to my PPT and show you some examples on this. So not found. This is optional. Return a value to return if no match found. Match mode, guys. 0 means exact match. 0 means exact match, and default exact match is default. -1 equal to exact match, or next optional 0 equal to exact match, -1 equal to exact match, or next smallest. You can read this line, guys. -1 equal to exact match or next smallest. 1 equal to exact match or next larger value. All right. So you know the difference. And -1 exact match. And now match mode 2 equal to wildcard match. Search mode, as I mentioned, 1 equal to from first. This is by default. If you put -1, it starts from last. So you know that. So this is actually the difference. You explore more and keep on practicing. It will work. Guys, let me tell you now multiple values. How you can find out the multiple values. So guys, this is my data. I have to find out John score. So please pay attention. This is one of the most beautiful functions ever we have seen. You know, all the scores we want to find out. John, math, physics, chemistry. Now understand, if I have to find out, John score, I have to search John. Where I have to search John? Over here I have to search John. All right. And now return array. You can just select entire array. You see that, guys. Did you notice something? It seems like the formula worked like a charm. John, John math score 83. You can see this is the entire row. 83, 23, 85. Let me remove everything, guys. Please pay attention. This is XLookup function. XLookup function is amazing. It is kind of, better than VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, and everything, guys. See the magic here. I have this code for everybody, guys. All right. I have to find out all this. We don't need to drag the formula, guys. XLookup. XLookup, you're searching this value. Where you are searching this value? Here you are searching this value. All right. And then you want these values to be reflected. Now you see 83, 23, 85. So it looks like this formula knows that what actually you are searching. Guys, how this formula worked, we did not even explore these things at all, but it has thrown all the values. If you put, suppose, A, B, C, all right, and then if you put these values, let me show you some example, or maybe let me drag that way. Guys, now let me tell you something, how this formula is working. So now let me put A, B, C, and now remove everything, guys. Can we do that function again? Equal to XLookup. We are searching this value in this table, and then we are selecting the entire array. So the logic is that whatever area you are searching, it gives the multiple values. You know that all the values it has explored and spread across all the columns. So you don't need to drag the function. This is amazing function. It has given this kind of feature in Excel, guys. I hope you found this useful. Excel lookup multiple values. Excel lookup multiple values we found out in no time, and this is beautiful function, guys. Now again, two-way lookup using X lookup horizontal and vertical, guys. This is amazing function, guys. Okay, how we can find out this X lookup? So I need you to be focused on this, guys. XLookup, we are searching this value. So you can take that way around. XLookup, we are searching this guy in this array. All right. We are searching this guy in this array. We are searching name also. Name should not be included, guys. So you have to be very careful when you work on this formula. We have to search over there wherever the subjects are kept. All right. Now you put this again. You apply XLookup function. So you can select this XLookup, and again you're searching Dolly. D-O. I know spelling is wrong, guys. Sorry for that, but I will correct that. Now Dolly. So understand now, Dolly actually you're searching over there. All right. And now what result you are getting? You are searching this result. So result will come. No, result is not coming. There is something wrong. Let's try once again. Equal to XLookup, guys. XLookup. So sorry, because Dolly spelling was wrong. Dolly. So let me try that. Equal to XLookup. XLookup, this is my value. We are searching over here. All right. And now XLookup again. Actually, XLookup, this we are searching over here. And return array. This is my return array. So now see, is it working? Guys, it is not working, guys. Now tell me why. Because we have to put these criteria also not found. You can say an A, and now match mode. You can put 1, and let me try. No, guys, nothing is working. So why is the problem in this function? Do we have to select A1 through D1? No, A1 through D1 is not working, guys. So what is missing in? So guys, how we can make this formula? Let's try XLookup. XLookup function we are using here. and then we are searching this value. We are searching this value. We are searching over there in this criteria. All right, guys. So now you see that lookup array again, XLookup, guys, XLookup guys. Okay, and then you're searching this value. Where you're searching this value? Over here you're searching this value. All right, and then uh, return array, guys. This is actually the return array. All right, now you see, so it requires one more bracket, guys. All right, yes. So understand, guys, what was happening earlier, we were getting this result. Actually it requires another bracket, so you have to be very careful. So Dolly in physics, she has scored 32 marks. So where is Dolly? Dolly physics 32 score mark. If I make it maths, so in the maths you have 16 score. So let me make it Pinky. So Pinky has scored 68 marks in maths, and there you make chemistry, CHEMISTRY, chemistry 39. So Pinky scored 39 in chemistry, guys. Now you know how this formula worked here. So error by default, guys. You can understand if form did not appear something, you can understand. Let's try that function again. XLookup. They are called, two-way lookup. Whatever I'm telling you, this is called two-way lookup, guys. And this value we are searching over here. All right, and then XLookup, and then we are searching this value over here, and then what is the array, guys? This is my array. So now you see 21. Sam scored 21 in math. Sam scored 20 in math. If you make it physics, so PHYSICS, physics. In physics, Sam scored 94 marks. So you can see this is amazing function, guys. All right. So I hope you found this useful, guys. And can we do something in this function? If I make the same name as Sam, let me try that. Can we put that function in a search mode? I want 1 and then -1. 94, guys. Sam 94. Why we are getting this result? -1. Search match mode. Now you can actually do that way. Let me park this formula, and yes, now it is not found. Not found, we can put not found. All right, you have to be very careful, guys, when you do that. I want 1 and then -1. So 10, guys, it is working. So Sam scored in physics 10 marks from last. So Sam scored 10 marks in physics last. Make it chemistry, CHEMISTRY, chemistry 11, and make it math. In the math we have 76 score. Guys, today we have covered XLookup function. We have multiple values. We have two-way lookup. We have from left to right, right to left, and the lookup value to the left, and the lookup value again to the right. So guys, I hope you found you found my session useful, and thank you very much for watching my video. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye bye.